I traveled to the Black Sea following the glacial stream of the Caucasus. It was there where we encountered the Caucasus, a mountain that welcomes its guests just as the Black Sea embraces people. Now, we're headed to a sacred land of pilgrims. The secluded land quietly tells its story of thousands of years past. Life continues to exist where time has stopped. I'm far away in an unknown land, but I discover the people here are very similar to the communities in Korea. Abkhazia stretches along the Black Sea and is located in northwestern Georgia. Today's journey begins at the Caucasus mountain range in Avadkara. Abkhazia is similar in size to the area of Korea's South Chungcheong province. 74% of the region is made up of the Caucasus Mountains. Lake Ritsa is where the mountain and water become one. Lake Ritsa is also a gateway into Avadkara.
아주 아름다운 호수인데요. 이 호수를 이기 위해서는 저기 높은 카파도스 산맥에 높은 꼭대기에 있는 빙하가 이곳까지 흘러든다. 그리고 다시 여기 호수에서 모였다가 다시 흘러서 흑해까지 유입됩니다.
The lake made from the glacial streams is so clear that it contains the Caucasus Mountains inside it. Perhaps that's why sailing the lake is another way to climb the Caucasus Mountains. When I'm here, I fall into an illusion of being in another world where time has stopped. After a short break, I leave Avadkara behind and head for Novi Afon, the city of pilgrims. Novi Afon is located in the mountains that look down toward the Black Sea. Since long ago, a city near a sea was not free from foreign invasion. Many invaders traveled this path on this land to Novi Afon. At the end of this path stands the Anacopia fortress, which has guarded this land for the past 1,500 years ago. It stands firm even against all the hardships of time.
그 긴 시간 동안에도 이렇게 온전한 모습을 잘 지키고 있다는 게 정말 참 대단합니다. 더군다나 이렇게 흑해 이 해풍을 맞으면서도 아직까지 든든하게 자리를 하고 있으니 놀라울 따름입니다.
How did the people from 1,500 years ago who protected this place feel? I climbed to the highest point of the fortress to get a taste of this feeling. I can see the Black Sea in just one glance through a window, barely big enough for one person.
밖에서 봤던 흑해랑 여기서 이렇게 좁은 창을 통해서 보는 흑해랑 또 느낌이 사뭇 다릅니다. 아마도 이렇게 오랜 세월을 간직한 이 성의 벽을 통해서 이 긴 시간을 통해서 제가 흑해를 보다 보니 아마도 아름답게 보이지 않을까.
Undoubtedly, the Black Sea in the past was probably not always peaceful as it is now. Nevertheless, this small fortress, which was once the capital of Abkhazia, has guarded this land for 1,500 years.
실제로 이 성과 같은 경우도 7세기에 침략해온 아랍의 6만 대군을 고작 3천의 군사로 물리쳤던 아주 역사적인 장소입니다. 그런데 한 가지 신기한 사실은 어떻게 이렇게 좁은 성에 3천 명이라는 사람이 살 수 있었을까? 정말 상상만 해도 참 이해가 될 수 없는 부분인데요. 전설에 의하면은 이 성에는 지하를 통해서 저기 바닷가까지 통하는 새로운 무언가 우리가 모르는 통로가 있다라고 전해지고 있습니다.
Where could the passageway be? Perhaps it's hiding between the broken stone walls. Out of curiosity, I go in search for the passageway. Maybe there really is something in the underground floor. I see people gathered around something. I wondered what it was. It is a spring. People drink and wash. They say it's not just any water.
Другим путем, ну, в крепости всегда вода была свежая, такая вот, сейчас называется этим источником.
Holy water that has never gone dry in 1,500 years. I couldn't just let this chance pass by. I scoop some water from the narrow passage created to filter out foreign substances.
이 물은 그냥 물이 아니라 역사가 담긴 물입니다. 이 한 잔의 이 성수, 약수 속에 1500년의 요새의 역사가 담겨 있습니다.
There is another reason why this water is considered holy water.
Афона, которые пришли сюда с иконой Иверской Божьей Матери, это список Иверской Божьей Матери, икона, которая там находится.
The Virgin Mary is said to have appeared here. So there is a small church inside the fortress. This church is a sacred place constantly visited by pilgrims. Even within the fortress, it is located in its deepest part. It is a small and simple place for prayer. The prayers of pilgrims are sincere and pious. After prayer, they carry a cross and take it somewhere.
Раз в год, 2 раза в год постоянно молиться сюда приезжаем. Но я не только сюда с ними, я еще сейчас дальше поеду. Вот так вот, там есть места, где этот крест везде проношу с собой. Прохожу как крестным ходом.
Moments after our conversation, this couple climbs higher, following the fortress wall. Then they pray facing the Black Sea.
Чтобы люди очнулись и покаялись в грехах своих, чтобы Господь нас спас.
The name Nobi Often shows how religiously faithful this place is. Novi Often means New Athos. Athos refers to Mount Athos in Greece, a sacred place and the center of the Orthodox Church of the East. In 1874, monks from Mount Athos came and settled here in Novi Afon, in the Caucasus Mountains. It is also why it was given the new name, New Athos. Perhaps it's because of this holy energy that I can't give up the curiosity of finding the secret passageway. Although this is not the secret passageway, there is a long limestone cave here. You have to ride on this subway to get there.
Сколько времени нам надо ехать на поезде?
2 минуты езды на поезде, а экскурсия пешеходная.
вообще холодно.
Да.
О, так далеко.
It's a new experience to speed through the cave in pitch darkness to arrive at the Limestone Cave. Of course, I'm a little bit anxious from all the shaking inside the subway.
딱 밑으로. 야, 열차를 타고 고작 2분 정도밖에 들어오지 않았는데 벌써 싸늘한 기운이 느껴지네요.
I grow impatient imagining what could be waiting for me at the end of this tunnel.
와,
The size of the cave leaves me in awe as soon as I enter the cave. And I can't help but stop at every corner of the trail. A stalactite that looks like Halloween decorations along with diverse sculptures created by nature provide amazement and excitement simultaneously.
Люди, следов древнего человека не было обнаружено, и даже крупных животных не было обнаружено. Есть микроорганизмы.
значит чистая природа здесь, да?
Да, да.
The cave consists of 6 rooms connected like a maze. Each room has its own characteristics.
다른 건 차치하고서라도 이 돌이 흘러내려서 만들어진 이 폭포 하나만 보더라도 그 겹겹의 세월의 흔적이 그대로 느껴집니다.
They say there is a stalactite that has a special shape here.
이야, 호랑이가 그렇게 똑같이 생겼구나. 호랑이는 호랑이.
Doesn't it look like a tiger's face? Throughout the Limestone Cave, the glacial milk from the Caucasus creates a blue lake inside the darkness. But why are there chairs in this room? What is this place used for?
И вот тут выступает государственная хоровая капелла Абхазии. Вот сюда садятся зрители, а тут стоят и поют. Мой зал,
Почему вы устроите здесь концерты именно?
потому что тут акустика великолепная. Высота потолка достигает до 100 метров.
100 метров.
Да.
야, вот шикарно вообще.
Да.
야, 그렇기 때문에 콘서트장을 이렇게 만들어놨구나.
It certainly is a wonderful stage.
자연이 만들어낸 그대로의 콘서트 홀이네요.
As someone who studied and taught drama, it's a very desirable place to perform. The people here love music enough to create a concert hall inside this natural cave. I can guess how much they love music here. So I came here, a school for traditional music.
Я не мешаю вам? Здравствуйте, очень приятно.
They introduced this foreigner to all of their instruments. This instrument that looks like a violin is played like a cello by moving the bow at the bottom. And the shape of the mouth playing this pipe is very unique. It is said to be a necessity among the shepherds here.
Это пастуший инструмент. На нем играли пастухи. То есть для того, чтобы стадо лучше кормилось, чтобы давало больше молока, чтобы они не разбегались, предположим.
Даже нельзя потерять, да.
Да, пастух играл, и стадо вокруг этого звука собиралось. Это какой-то волшебный, в общем, звук.
I think I could manage playing it too.
여기 아무것도 없습니다. 이게 여기서 어떻게 소리가 날까요?
I realize there's no reed on the pipe. It's not so easy to make a sound.
Потом язык сидел.
is it? 윗니를 이렇게 걸친 다음에 가운데로 그 다음에 혀를 살짝 밀어서 고정을 시킨 다음에 불면 소리가 난다고 하는데요. 보시는 바와 같습니다.
This instrument that plays a pure sound similar to a harp looks similar to the Korean traditional instrument, gayagum.
여기 아흐만이라는 악기는 굉장히 슬픈 전설을 가지고 있습니다. 예전에 어떤 노인께서 뒤늦게 아들을 얻었는데 그 아들이 그만 죽어버려서 그 죽은 아들을 양동이에다 이렇게 담아서는 씻겨주면서 구슬프게 노래를 부르다가 만들어낸 것이 바로 이 악기인데요.
After hearing the legend, the way the instrument is played reminds me of the touch of the father stroking his dead son. This is a special performance for the viewers in Korea. What do you think? Isn't it more impressive since it's performed by children who are preserving their native culture?
Для того, чтобы это не потерялось, в дальнейшем передать следующему поколению нашему, это я считаю, зная это дело, своим долгом считаю. Поэтому я и учу, и вот им нравится, и мне нравится это дело.
Perhaps it's because it's deep in the mountains, but many people here especially enjoy dancing and music. Today, there is a dance performance by 10 minority groups living in the Caucasus region.
무대 위에서 배우들이 뿜어내는 이 뜨거운 열정과 그리고 거기에 호응하는 이 관객들의 뜨거운 갈채, 박수 이것이 하나 어우러져가지고 저에게 커다란 감동으로 다가왔습니다. 아직까지도 제가 가슴이 다 설레네요.
The excitement lingers backstage even after the performance.
Сейчас обязан снять. Пятку, потом не пятку. Сначала тянешь пятку, потом тянешь носок, понял?
The secret to the light steps are perfectly fitting leather shoes. They're not easy to get off.
Спасибо, ребята, что посещаете нас. Тоже стараемся через сцену как-то выразиться. Не политики, но что-то стараемся. Удачи вам.
The uniqueness in this region's dance is in the steps.
Да, голову вытянул, улыбнулся, и потом пошел, да, раз. Ой. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
한 스텝도 말체를 못하겠습니다. 박자를 맞추기가 이렇게 힘든데 한 민족의 춤이 아니라 이렇게 거의 10여 민족의 춤이 이렇게 한 번에 똑같은 사람이 보여준다는 게 가히 경이롭습니다. вообще.
I learn a wedding dance from a female dancer who appears just in time.
Руки взял,
вот так.
раз, два, обращение.
If I want to become like them, where dancing is life, it's going to take me a long time. Now I head to my last destination, in Abkhazia. I go to Sukhumi, located 30 minutes away from Novi Afon, in the center of Abkhazia. After the collapse of the Soviet Union in 1991, the Abkhazian land became a battlefield. And since the end of the war in 2008, it has been occupied by the Russian military. In order to enter here, one must be authorized by the Georgian government. It's not a very safe place for travelers. My curiosity came around again after seeing all the cars lined up on the side of the bridge. It looks like a feast in the middle of the wood. The abundance of food catches my eyes. On a sunny weekend, there are many feasts, big and small, happening around in the woods of the Caucasus.
나 브라투ха выпей один. 무슨 소음이 들려가지고 여기 막 들어왔는데요. 저를 만나자마자 인사도 안 하고 바로 술부터 원하시네요. 야 이거 어떻게 해야
This is their way of showing hospitality. I take a sip to be polite. You have to down the first glass. No matter where you go, everyone is generous when it comes to alcohol. They accept me as a guest after I empty my glass.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. По-корейски как это? 감사합니다. 감사합니다.
Maybe because it's a secluded land, the people here are not only nice to an Asian stranger, but they are also curious.
Но жизнь продолжается. Жизнь продолжается. Ради вот молодых, ради жизни молодого поколения надо сделать все, чтобы вот это поколение больше никогда не видело.
It's now time to say goodbye.
Это что такое?
Это кушать потом.
Что, по дороге?
Да.
Ой, господи.
Йонгичо, привет большой.
Хорошо. Да ладно, тогда я возьму. Спасибо большое.
Еще один, Дима, еще один.
Еще. Даже я не могу туда.
Ого.
I leave with an armful of gifts.
Спасибо большое. Спасибо.
По-корейски как? По-китайски, по-корейски, обзироска.
안녕히 가세요.
Они резагиои.
안녕히 가세요.
Они резагиои.
No matter where I go around the Black Sea, the hospitality is the same. There's great joy in hosting someone and enjoying each other's company. The people here especially developed a tight-knit community through the long time of suffering. Happiness multiplies and sadness becomes half when they are shared. Like the saying, the scales of their feasts are enormous. Among the many feasts, weddings are the best. The scale is so large that it takes 10 big pots to make mamaliga, or cornbread, which is the staple food here.
За сколько человек это?
Это на 100 человек.
와, 나? 야, 이 가마솥 하나에 100인분이라고 말씀을 하시는데요. 이게 지금 전부 다 10개가 있으니 그 말은 곧 오늘 하객은 1000명이 올 거라는 얘기네요. Значит, сегодня будет 1000.
1000 плюс-минус, это нет проблем.
Even if the number of guests reaches over 1,000, there's more than enough to go around. On the day of a feast, the food brings people together as a family, creating a festival in the village. It's not cheap to put on this kind of party, but they say monetary gifts from 1,000 guests make up for it.
Вкусно. Горячий. О. Вот так делай. Один вот так делает, один вот так делает.
The village is filled with guests in no time. The bride enters with the procession along with the sound of a horn. The guests welcome the bride with dancing. This officially starts the wedding. The bride walks through the crowd and makes her way into a room where she greets guests. There's a ritual that must be done before she enters the room. She must first break a plate for good luck. It's similar to the Korean tradition of breaking gourds in order to chase away bad energy. Once the bride enters, her mother takes off her veil and reveals the bride's face. Interestingly, the groom entertains the guests in Korea, but here it is the bride who thanks all the guests. Blessings are exchanged, and it is a time of happy tears.
Много детей, любви, здоровья.
Футбольную команду. В обязательном порядке футбольную команду. Он единственный сын.
After greeting the bride, you are free to eat. The food is not extravagant, but it's the food that brings life to the feast.
Это свадьба. Это от тебя зависит. Ты сколько хочешь только приглашаешь. Хочешь 500 человек, хочешь 1000. И как хочешь.
Ну, обычно такая большая.
Обычно,
От души. Сидим на свадьбе, как настроение не иметь здесь, а? От души.
Очень даже хорошо, очень приятно. Самое главное — погода. Все будет хорошо.
After eating, the guests dance and welcome the bride as she enters. The strange thing is, the wedding has been going on, but I still haven't seen the groom.
А где он?
Он не должен сам.
Да?
Не должен. Дай ему выходить нельзя пока.
신부가 먼저 대기를 하고 있고 그다음에 이제 신랑이 온다는데요. 신랑은 해가 질 때까지 이렇게 결혼식장에 나타나서는 안 된다고 하네요. 어디에 가서 신랑을 찾아야 될지 모르겠습니다.
In some ways, it seems like a celebration for the bride. The guests suddenly turn their attention in the same direction. I thought it was the groom, but it's the bridesmaids. As it's a place known for beautiful women, the bridesmaids display their beauty. Nevertheless, is it really true no one can see the groom before the sun sets? The wedding is in full force now, and the celebration is almost to its end. I try to show off some moves I learned from the professional dancers. At sundown, the bride's face is filled with a bright smile. That's right. The groom, who has been hiding all this time, finally appeared. The highlight of the wedding is the groom's entrance. The bride and groom can't talk to each other until it gets dark. Now it's time for the fathers of the bride and groom to say a few words. They are the officiants. I'm sure they have many things they want to say, as their family and as those who are more experienced in life. Their message ends with words of blessing. And finally, the last ritual takes place.
Если стакан бросаешь за мной, если не ломается, жизнь прекрасна.
не сломается.
Если не сломается.
Только что получилось?
Получилось, я взял, вот сюда бросил.
맞습니다. 모두가 모여서 하나의 주인공이 된 듯한 느낌입니다. 이 결혼식이라는 것은 신랑 신부만을 위한 것이 아니라 이곳에 모인 모든 사람들을 위한 결혼식이 된 듯합니다.
Another couple is born, and another family is made. The people here know the importance of being together. Perhaps it's because they overcame countless sufferings together. Like the Black Sea that flows silently, the lives of the people do as well here.